Hello there. What is going on, everyone? Today we are talking about Roborover 2077 Last Hope. This is a technology augmented board game that is going to fundamentally change the way you look at tabletop gaming. It is bringing technology and your tabletop games together in a way that I am sure many of you have never seen before. We're going to talk about this, the very interesting setting, and ask the question, if faced in a post-apocalyptic world, in an Earth that you don't even recognize anymore, what would you do? Would you try to survive? Would you try to fix things? Or would you try to escape the planet completely? That's what we're talking about today. Roborover 2077 Last Hope coming to Kickstarter. And if you're interested, by the end of the video, check the links in the video description below, and you can check it out for yourself. So what is Roborover 2077? Well, I've talked about it being a tech-augmented board game, and what that means is that this is doing things that you've never seen before. This is not just a game with an app, although there is an app. There's also a fortress. Why do you have a fortress? Well, let me tell you a little bit about it. It's the year 2077. And there's been rapid development of technology and industrialization over the past few decades. Earth has had crisis after crisis after crisis. The ecological environment has collapsed. Artificial intelligence has begun to spiral out of control. Governments have crumbled. Populations have dwindled. And disasters are emerging constantly. Earth and human society are approaching the brink of collapse. What are we going to do? Well, you're in luck. Even though you are primarily alone, there are very few people, very few survivors left on planet Earth. You are not totally alone because you have this fortress that is going to help you survive. So that's part of the story and the setting of what this fortress is and what it's doing. There is also a board you're going to explore. There's also an app. The fortress is there to do lots of different things. For one, it's entertaining because it does have lights, and it does different effects with water, reads these RFID cards. So again, your gaming cards also are scanned into the fortress, and then they talk to the app. The app will talk to the fortress and communicate with the fortress and instruct it to do things and get data from the cards that you're feeding into it. We're going to look at that and how it works here in a video in just a second. It's very, very cool. I think you're going to get a kick out of it. The app itself integrates with the game by not only talking to the fortress, but it also provides events, narrative events. It tells the story of what's happening. It answers your questions. It gives you surprise events that you might need to solve or overcome. And you're going to have to do these by multiple means of exploration, moving around the board. There are 4 different characters. Again, it does play up to 4 players. There's also a solo mode that you can run. For you solo gamers out there, definitely check out the solo mode. Again, the video is going to talk about that. We're going to show you that here in just a second. I'm just setting the stage for Roborover 2077. So let's talk about the other features of the fortress. There is also a walkie-talkie that does voice recognition, that you can actually talk to the game, ask it questions. It will answer your questions depending on the different events. You may have to go find members of your team. You may have to get clues. You can ask it clues. It can give you some answers back. In addition to all of the regular board game stuff with cards and tokens and miniatures moving around the board, you also have the app. You have the fortress. This fortress is fancy. It's not just lighting up. It has places that move. It scans. It's fully interactive. It is very cool. It's doing a lot, and I think it's going to really impress people, the amount of work that has gone into making this a very beautiful tabletop experience. I think fans of solo and cooperative gaming are definitely going to like this, as well as families. I think if you've got kids like I do, they're going to look to a game like this and say, wow, this is really cool. Can we play it again, please? I really want to play this game again. And I think the fact that games that are cooperative in nature are already more accessible to newcomers to tabletop gaming, and this is a really fancy way to try to get them entertained, get them intrigued, and show them what they've been missing out on by not joining you at your tabletop. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and take a closer look at Roborover 2077 Last Hope. Here is a video.
Tech transforms, the world shifts, crises ignite. Roborover 2077 Last Hope is an innovative technology-augmented board game where 1 to 4 players based in an intelligent fortress explore resources, manufacture necessities, and earn hydrogen for survival. Roborover integrates three essential components: Fortress, app, and board game. A hybrid of engineering, technology, and design. The Fortress is futuristic and innovative. Serving as the base, the Fortress offers integrated functions for scanning cards, producing essentials and interactive game mechanics. Unveil the Fortress, complete with a rotating robotic arm and a RFID card identification system, transforming your approach to challenges. And with immersive effects, your gameplay reaches new heights. The narrative-driven app coordinates with the Fortress to create a fresh gameplay experience.
Emergency recall, Sky Glider. Please return to base immediately. The walkie-talkie has been activated.
What's the color of the survival token?
Detection successful. The survival token is blue or red.
In the game, you decide which point to go to, how to match resource cards in sequence to leverage your score, and when to buy repair cards at a low cost in order to repair the Fortress until all malfunctioning components are fully restored. Alternatively, you need to find the correct survival token card to survive in the end. Solo mode, where you will take the role as commander, explore different locations, contact or even rescue the team.
Where are you, team?
We are trapped in the pyramid. Rescue needed.
But always be careful of the decisions and especially the health point. The development of this project has taken 3 years, going through many iterations and countless prototypes. The exceptional team consists of over 20 talented individuals, each with skills in design, engineering, and software development. Together, they're committed to creating an exciting game enhanced by the latest technology, providing endless fun for players. Roborover 2077 Last Hope, back now on Kickstarter.
So that's Roborover 2077 Last Hope. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section, and let me know how you would handle the end of Earth as you know it. Would you try to just survive somehow? Would you try to repair your fortress? Would you try to escape Earth? What kind of exploration would you be open to? And what would be some of your biggest fears in some type of post-apocalyptic society that we have in this game? I think it's very interesting, and I think there's so many different things that this is doing that are really going to look very entertaining on your tabletop. I think it's this is a great time for you to check it out. Now, if you want to check this out, if you think that this is the type of game for you, you can head over into the link down in the video description below. This is going to be on Kickstarter, and you can back it and check it out and follow along with the updates and get more information there. If you guys liked the video, I'd love to have you guys stick around and like the video, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments section below, and we will talk to you soon. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. May the force be with you. Live long and prosper. Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. The spice must flow. And always wash your socks.